The small town of Brooksville was known for its quiet streets, friendly neighbors, and the kind of secrets that never made it past the front porch except this one. When 17-year-old Eli Turner, an orphan who had grown up in the town's foster system, and his best friend Marcus Hale, were found dead in the woods near Miller's Creek, the community didn't wait for answers. They had already made up their minds. "Street kids, troublemakers, finally caught up with them," whispered Mrs. Lambert from the corner store. Rumors painted Eli and Marcus as petty thieves, vandals, and even gang members, labels that stuck easily to two boys who had no family to defend their names. The town grieved, but without much sympathy. No one suspected that the real story would tear through Brooksville like a storm. Detective Claire Donnelly had been on the force for 12 years, but the sight of two boys lying face down in the cold mud still made her chest tighten. Both had been shot execution style, with no sign of a struggle. What puzzled her was what wasn't there: no drugs, no money, no gang markings, nothing to suggest the boys were involved in the kind of life the town accused them of living. "This wasn't random," Claire murmured to her partner, Detective James Rivera. "This feels personal." 2 days into the investigation, rumors swirled faster than evidence could be gathered. Some locals claimed they saw Eli breaking into a shed days before his death. Others swore Marcus was running errands for a known drug dealer. But every supposed lead dissolved under scrutiny: no witnesses, no proof. Then came a chilling discovery. A battered journal was found under Eli's mattress at the foster home. Inside were pages filled with his handwriting. "Marcus says we just gotta survive. No one believes in us. But I promised him one day we'll leave Brooksville. We're not like they say we are. We're not bad people." Claire read it twice, her heart sinking. The boys weren't criminals. They were just trying to escape the weight of a town that had already sentenced them in its mind. A breakthrough came from a security camera a mile from the woods. A truck was seen driving toward Miller's Creek on the night of the murders. The owner, Frank Mayers, a well-liked handyman in town. Frank was known as a father figure to many, always fixing fences for free, lending a hand to neighbors. The idea that he could be involved was unthinkable, yet his alibi crumbled under questioning. Investigators soon unearthed a darker truth. Frank had a long-standing grudge against Eli's biological father, a man who abandoned him years ago after a business deal went wrong. Eli had unknowingly carried that man's face and name, becoming the target of Frank's misplaced vengeance. What Frank hadn't planned on was Marcus being there that night. Marcus had followed Eli into the woods, determined to protect his only friend after hearing rumors someone was threatening him. Both boys had witnessed too much. Neither would leave those woods alive. When the truth broke, Brooksville was forced to confront its own cruelty. The community had branded two innocent boys as delinquents, never offering them a chance at redemption they didn't even need. At their memorial, the foster mother who raised Eli whispered through tears, "They just wanted to be seen as good kids. That's all." Detective Claire stood by the graves, feeling the weight of every accusation that had ever been thrown at the boys. Justice had been served, but too late to save them. Frank Mayers was sentenced to life in prison, but the town's guilt lingered long after his sentencing. The myth of Eli and Marcus, the delinquent orphans, was replaced with the truth of who they were: loyal friends, dreamers, boys who wanted a better life. And in Brooksville, whispers were no longer so quick to turn into verdicts.